Hi Scorpio, we're going to spray really quick so we can get some good vibes for this reading. I am using the Bitch I'll Raise Your Vibes spray. I also have the Smudge Yourself Before You Wreck Yourself spray. My business partner and lovely friend Amanda makes all natural sprays, and she also has this Moldavite oil. She's also making oils for each of the zodiac signs as well. So you can find that information in my description box if you are interested in any sprays or oils. I know a lot of people are trying to not have the smoke clearings anymore. Like, you know, we're trying to salvage our lungs a little bit right now. So this is a different alternative, a healthier alternative to the smoke stuff. Happy birthday, Scorpio. Happy birthday. I wanted to get readings done early, and it was like, man, if I could just get the Scorpio vibe down and get their reading done, we could just move forward because there's so much going on for you guys. We've got Mercury retrograde right now in Scorpio. It's moving back into Libra at the end of October, sometime next week, and then it will go direct in Libra on November 3rd and go back into Scorpio on the 10th of November. So that's going to be really a very interesting time. And so everything that's happening right now and everything that's really becoming uncovered right now, and we have like this really weird Mercury opposite Uranus thing that's going on where any information can really come out. Like, people are just like saying whatever it is that they want to say without checking the facts. And so really pay attention to what people are saying right now. Really pay attention, especially during Scorpio season. You guys question everything, which I absolutely love. I've always said Scorpio energy is the most investigative energy. I love Scorpio risings because you guys look at every little tiny detail, like nothing, there is no stone unturned when it comes to Scorpio energy. So I absolutely love that. But it's really interesting because it's during a really big political time, and it's during a pandemic, and it's during a time when we need accurate information given to the people, but we're getting all sorts of information all the time to everybody all the time. So the Scorpio season is really very much about paying attention to the information that's being given and allowing ourselves to resonate with what feels right for us, and not letting, you know, other people's opinions and what other people are doing and all of that stuff to come in and create tension or create chaos in our lives. Mars is going direct in Aries in your 6th house on the 14th. We also have Jupiter conjuncting Pluto on the 12th. In your 3rd house of communication, there's going to be a lot of forward action that's going to be happening for you guys. And, you know, Mars just going direct in your 6th house. You've probably felt with this Mars retrograde in Aries like you couldn't get anything done. Like absolutely every single thing that you've been trying to accomplish, it's like it takes you like 6 days to do it because you can't quite seem to find your way out of it. So this is going to be a lot easier for you to be able to apply all of the information that you're getting and all the plans that you've been making. You can finally, you know, move forward on some things and get some stuff done. That Jupiter conjunct Pluto is really about finding our own inner power and not doing the power play thing anymore, but digging super, super deep and saying, man, this is what I need in order to thrive. This is what I need in order to find that abundance. And I feel like you guys are going to almost be able to connect the dots and do the puzzle pieces for November, like put the puzzle pieces together, because everything has been very unclear for a long time. And especially for you guys, there's been a lot of stuff going on in your house of communication, and having all of that stuff that's really been shadowing every single thing that you're trying to do, it almost feels like there's a brick wall that's been hitting you. So let's see what the cards, we do have a full moon in Gemini. Your new moon in Scorpio happens the day after Mars goes direct, and we're still going to have a lot of really malefic energies around that. So I'm not really sure that manifesting during that time is a good idea, but definitely making plans and moving forward on some stuff, really trusting your intuition and really paying attention to what your gut is telling you right now is huge, 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 huge. This isn't about what other people see happening for you. This is really about where you are headed and how you're approaching life and where you've been lying to yourself and where you have been depleting your own energy to sacrifice for other people. Like, that's a really big deal too. That's going to be showing up pretty big. We have a full moon in Gemini at the end of November, and that's going to be good to release for family and sibling stuff and kind of like a culmination, like a culmination of energies happening at the end of November for sure. Where is your independence? Oh, I love this. Full independence. Okay, so we have the High Priestess, we have the Knight of Cups, and we have the Five of Swords. And there's your energy, which is the King of Cups. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. Now, the King of Cups does not have to be a male energy. Can be a female energy, but the King of Cups actually represents Scorpio because it is fixed water. King of Cups. Okay, so really putting a lot of effort into pushing forward on your plans and really listening to your intuition and gut instinct. You may be dealing with a Pisces energy right now, and you might have questions about this Pisces energy. The Five of Swords a lot of times is that we're sort of tricking ourselves into either believing that people are for us, like we think that people are for us and they're actually not for us, but we believed, you know, it's something that we really want to believe, that other people are there for us. But I feel like a lot of times, more often than not, the Five of Swords is us lying to ourselves, telling us all of those things, telling ourselves all of those things that genuinely are lies. Like, I'm not good enough, I don't have the potential, I don't have this, I don't have that. Sometimes it's imposter syndrome, like you've studied and you've done all the work, but just because you don't have the certification doesn't mean that you can't do the thing. You know what I mean? Like, if you're a master at it, but you don't have a piece of paper saying you're a master at it, doesn't make you less of a master at it. That's imposter syndrome. So allowing yourself to see all of the big things that you've accomplished and all of the things that you've created, and that you are independent and abundant all on your own. Nine of Pentacles. Let's see what this High Priestess says. It is about your intuition. It is about I keep wanting to say the calm before the storm, though, because there's something that you're feeling that doesn't feel quite right. And I want you to really listen to that. I want you to allow yourself to do that. You are going to have to take some risks. But in order for you to start a new journey, you're the kind of person that really wants to have all the information. But even if you don't have all of the information and your gut is telling you this is what you need to do in order to be happy, in order to be abundant, this is the direction you have to go, I would rather you listen to your gut instincts, to be honest, and allow yourself to do that. And then we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is about giving messages. So you may have a feeling of wanting to approach somebody. Could also be dealing with an Aquarius or an Aries energy too. There might be some mixed signals here, and that's what's creating this Five of Swords. There's this lack mentality that's happening inside your mind that you're not able to approach something that you want to have. And the Seven of Cups on the Knight of Cups is because there's so much stuff happening right now. There's so many options and so many opportunities and so many directions that you could be going in. I think that you're confusing yourself with all of that stuff. So I really want you to hone in by going deep, right? And you guys are so used to going deep into your intuition and really finding out what it is that you need to in order to create, because the Knight of Cups is about creation. It's whether it's creating a new relationship, it's creating a new direction to go in life, it's some kind of message of love and creation. And there's, I feel like there's a lot of opportunities here in order for you to do that. But you have to also believe, like, that's the equation. Like, yes, all of those opportunities are there, but do you believe in yourself enough to create the opportunity for yourself? So let's see what this Five of Swords. Yeah. And you actually do have enough positive energy within you right now to be able to change that, change things for yourself. That Wheel of Fortune on the Five of Swords. And sometimes it's just a matter of changing your energy or changing the way that you're thinking about things and allowing yourself to accept that the stuff that happened in the past, those were all lessons. Like, every single moment and every single choice and every single opportunity that we have in life, it's not supposed to hinder your progress. It's supposed to teach you something. And if instead you're allowing it to be like a woe is me moment where you're like, oh man, well, I've tried this in the past and it didn't really work, so I guess that's not it, da-da-da-da-da, right? When we allow that, when we do that kind of thing, it sets us back. So instead of blaming the environment or the outside world on all of the things that you've been holding yourself back on, and it's not even about what you're not able to achieve. It's about those things that you are able to achieve. You're just not willing to do it because it doesn't look good. You know, it's like to everybody else's existence, it doesn't look right. It doesn't look good. But to you, it's part of your soul's growth and it's part of your purpose in this lifetime. So allowing yourself to just flip the energy, to shift the energy in some way, shape, or form, and create a more positive momentum and a more positive flow, that's going to, I mean, that's going to serve you so much more and so much better in so many more ways than just telling yourself that it's not possible and that you can't do it. Let's see what this King of Cups down here is sitting here all about. Let's see what it is that how you're truly feeling about yourself, what it is that you really, really want out of November. I feel like you have a lot to say. I feel like you have a lot of messages to give. And I think that it's almost as if you want to, okay, this could also be an apology. Either you have an apology or you want somebody else to apologize to you. And I'm here to tell you that that's not how you're going to get your balance. But like waiting for somebody else to apologize to you, that's not where you're going to find your balance, because they may never. But that Page of Wands on the King of Cups, I feel like either you have things to say or you're getting a message from a water sign or even a Libra or an Aries. And a lot of this has to do with your future. A lot of this has to do with where you're headed, where you're going. What it is that you are allowing yourself to create from. You could get some news on something that's going to shift really, really big for you to show you what kind of abundance and independence is just waiting for you. But again, there's that Knight of Wands on the Nine of Pentacles, and you're like, I don't know which direction to go in. If you're dealing with somebody right now that's a little bit wishy-washy, probably a Pisces energy or a Libra energy. Ooh, could even be a Capricorn energy that's got you all stuck up in your head. Libra, Capricorn. But this is also very karmic, and this is here to help you balance out. This is that lesson within itself that you don't need anybody else to create your happiness. Because that Nine of Swords, man, it's almost as if you're feeling the karmic, the karmic repercussions of you sense that you feel you're getting the karmic repercussions of somebody else's story. And I have to tell you that if your life is intertwined within somebody else's, that means both of your stories are pushed together and they're like intertwined within each other. And it's no one other person's job or no one other person's situation that is going to fix yours or that's going to change your situation. You're the only one that has control over changing your situation. You can't change anybody else, and nobody else can change you unless you allow somebody else to change you, right? So trying to figure out what that independence and what that happiness is lies within yourself. And yes, it is about the lessons that you have learned time and time and time again. And that may be keeping you up at night with this Nine of Swords here. But the Devil and the Justice card is saying it's your time, really. It's your time to be able to find that balance. It's your time to be able to find that karmic justice. This feels very much like a karmic retribution that's happening for you. So everything is sort of starting to, like I said, all the puzzle pieces are coming together. All of the information is being created and laid out in front of you so that you can see the path forward, but you have to be willing to open yourself up enough to see it and be vulnerable enough to see it. And if you're not opening yourself up and you're not being vulnerable and you're just thinking, this is the only way that I can do this, it's my way or the highway, nobody's going to be able to help. Nobody's going to be able to be there for you or to do anything or to be able to help guide you if you stay shut down like that. Really be patient with things right now. Don't skip the steps. Really, really, really be patient, because we have the Knight of Swords, we have Temperance, and the Eight of Pentacles. Temperance is about balance as well as the Justice card. Both cards are about balance. And the more you listen to your own gut instincts about the risks that you need to take and the actions that you need to take, especially after Mars goes direct, the more you listen to your gut instinct, and I guarantee you your health will probably get better too once Mars goes direct. If you've been feeling a little bit lethargic and not really like you have a whole bunch of energy, when Mars goes direct on the 14th, there's going to be a big boost of energy for you, so that'll be good. Just make sure that you're not skipping the steps, because it's very, very easy right now, especially since Mercury retrograde, but when Mercury goes direct on the 3rd, there's going to be a lot of revelations the day of the election in the United States, so it'll be very interesting to see how that's going to work out. Definitely a water sign energy. But this is your time, man. This Judgment card here with this on, right underneath it's time for you to really assess the way that you've done things up to this point and recognize where it's been helping you and recognize where it's been hindering you. And get really honest, man. Get really honest with yourself and don't try and like shield things just because they're, uncomfortable. Okay. That's telling me that I'm done. I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful birthday season. I hope you have a wonderful November. And I'm really excited for you guys to finally get all these puzzle pieces put together for you so that you can move forward and just be happy with life. I'll talk to you later. Bye.